We don't have the best lighting situation right now, but just trying to make this work until I figure it out. Anyway, hello, hi. I'm literally using the light from my phone to try to help this. I just kind of wanted to come on and give kind of a little opinion piece, I suppose. I feel like I've been posting in the community channel. If you pay attention there, it should be clear, like, yes, I'm in Germany right now. I plan to be here for a minute. And I just wanted to talk kind of about the US presidential election for a second because I feel like a lot of people are up in arms, and I just keep hearing a lot of think pieces from what I would consider this side. Like, I'm politically moderate, and I just feel like this is a very unclassified and not unregulated space, but we don't have very many like talking moderates. We have a lot of talking conservatives right now. We also have a lot of talking liberals, and I feel like a lot of people feel a particular way about Kamala losing. I thought it was really not only shitty, it was weird for her to cancel her speech at Howard University after she lost. Like, that was just, it was strange in a way that I can't really explain, because like, if you were willing to give a speech when you were a winner, you should also be willing to give a speech when you're a loser, and that is the case here. And I feel like there's just a lot of people who in their minds couldn't even fathom Kamala losing, and that is very strange. Like, she wasn't a very strong candidate, and I really hope that more people start to think very deeply about like whatever policies they feel that she would have implemented better and why that is. Because I want people to start to think about specifically if those policies and those situations are getting better. Like, if what you cared about was immigration, is that improving under the Trump presidency? If you cared about economic policy, is the economy actually getting better under a Trump presidency? Like, let's like analyze together and like see if it is or if it isn't. If it isn't, I'm definitely not asking you to change your rhetoric and say that it is or it isn't if that's not the case. But if it is the case that it is improving under a Trump presidency, we should be in a space where we're able to like say that with our chest. You know what I mean? And I think it's very strange that like we can't. Like, that's weird. Anyhow, I also really feel like we don't. Here's another thing I guess I just wanted to say. Like, there are other, like, if you really are so unhappy with the way that the United States is functioning right now, and you're an American citizen, go travel. Go take some time to travel and see some other societies for yourself, and then figure out if America is the right society for you, because it could well be that America is not the right society for you. And it doesn't have to be some hard feelings. Like, you don't have to become some terrorist to say like, oh, actually I just prefer to live somewhere else. That is a very real thing to say. It is a pragmatic thing to say, especially for Black women. I keep reading these articles where a lot of conservatives right now believe that like Black women specifically are taking the Kamala loss personally, and I don't think that that's the case. I don't think that Black women specifically took this to heart. I think it's a lot of other marginalized communities. The Indian community probably took it really tough. The Democrats, like, probably the Indian community and the Democrat community could use some, support right now, because the L was for them. I don't think that Black women had a big L tonight or whenever the results came out. I think that there were there were a lot of Black women who voted for Kamala, but there were a lot of Black women who voted for Trump. So even if they maybe didn't vote, they politically are aligned with what he believes in now. Sorry, that's the truth. And I don't know. I think that like this is very hard to describe. Let's just go back to policy. I'll just continue to say that. If there is a particular policy that you believe that the, Harris Waltz campaign trail was going to implement that was so great, I want you to comment about that specific policy. You don't have to on my channel, but I want you to think about whatever that policy was. If you believe that the Trump administration was going to take away all abortion rights, or whatever it is that you believe, whatever rights that you feel like you are not going to have anymore because of this like Trump administration, let's put it to the test. And over the next 4 years, let's actually see if he takes those things away. But if he doesn't, I think you need to be like able to say, he didn't take this right away that I thought he was going to take away. I was wrong. You need to be able to say that, because if that's the truth, then that's the truth. If it is so that he took the right away, then say that. That's actually all I wanted to come on and say, but I wanted to like say that also. Hello.